I explained about all the products that we have here, we have glufosan. Glufosan it is also a selective herbicide that helps us to weed in coffee, trees, and then our defined plantations like banana plantations. That's where it mostly works. In trees, coffee, banana plantations, such things like orchards. So it is better for the farmer to know what to use the product for. So this is a selective herbicide, but in most cases, let me talk about this before we conclude.
Welcome to the Farmer's Hub. With me, Joseph, the farmer. This program, specifically, we are giving a tribute to the man who is behind Bukola Chemical Industry Limited, who is no more. He's gone to the road, he's gone to the Lord. And we thank God for what he has contributed to the farming industry in Uganda, in Africa, and the world at large. Anybody seeing me here, you can't spare talking about Bukola Industries when you're talking about the chemicals and agro-inputs in the farming industry in Uganda. Dr. Paul Chabangu, he has gone to the Lord, and we thank Lord for what he has contributed to the farming industry. Right now, I'm going to talk about many things that farmers have been asking. What is the problem, or what needs to be done in order to reap big out of your farming? We are talking about agro-inputs, but most farmers who are listening and seeing this program, you come up with what we call self-medication. You just go and buy things, I want this, without seeking knowledge from the experts. Today, with me, I have an expert from Bukola Chemical Industry. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, sir.
What is your name?
My name is Waswa Kawuchi, and I work as an agronomist with Bukola Chemical Industries, and I'm glad to see you here. My sincere condolence to the family of Bukola Chemical Industries for the loss of our doctor, Mr. Paul Chabangu. He has been a very nurturing man, hardworking, and is the reason why we are here today. So he has left us, and we pray that his soul will rest in peace.
Yeah. We pray to the Lord to comfort Bukola, and what he has set behind, I believe it is going to stay for a long time, because he has built a system. That's why we're talking about the agro-inputs that is bringing the country to help the farmers and to boost agriculture, as you'll get from this agronomist. Yeah, what we start with right now, first of all, your farmers have the syndrome of self-medication, and they end up blaming either the inputs on the bucket, or they don't know what to do. First of all, just tell us, what should the farmer do? In order, maybe we are talking about any farmer, maize farmer, coffee farmer, talk about tomato farmer, things of that nature. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, it is true, farmers are trying to do their own medication, although the specifications are there for these chemicals, but farmers end up doing their own dosages, which is very low. So, first of all, the farmer should know what to grow. Let me talk about it. If you really want to grow tomatoes, first go for research. Know what should I need to grow tomatoes. I'm growing maize, what should I need? which variety of maize, which variety of tomato, which variety of pepper should I go with? Why should I go with this variety? What qualities should I look for the seeds that I'm going to grow? Farmers should know that information before blaming the chemicals, the companies, what and so on. So you should know which type of seed that you need. That maybe I need tomatoes, so which tomatoes are on market? According to the market research, market what they need. It is very important to know that. Because you may grow some tomatoes of different size, and then by the time you reach your targeted market, people may not need that kind of variety. So you should make research about what you are going to grow. Look at the market, look at their conditions, where you're going to grow. You may even find that sometimes you may grow even tomatoes, for example, when you're growing them within an open field, yet the variety you're growing must be grown in a greenhouse. So it is better you make research about what you are going to practice as your family. So I think that is what I can talk about the introduction. Farmers should know what they are going to grow. They should make research.
It's not a matter of just seeing the tomatoes on the screen somewhere and you say, I want to do to plant that kind of tomatoes.
You should know which kind of tomato is that. According to the market that I want to sell to, do I need that variety of tomato? So after knowing that, it will be very good and safe for you to grow the tomatoes. But don't just stop there. Go meet those farmers and then ask them, how have you managed to do this? They will explain to you that I've done this, I've done this. Get to know the agronomic practices. What do I need to grow this? Then after knowing that I need this and this, then afterwards, go for preparations. Prepare the land, follow the right procedures of how to do the preparations, and then afterwards, Bukola will come in to give you different chemicals to help you control the weeds, control the diseases, the pests, the fertilizers, such things we shall provide them to you. After you knowing what you need and your preparations are well done, then we shall come in, we provide you with the knowledge how to use these chemicals, and so on like that.
To the farmer beginner, for example, what is that technique that Bukola can provide in order to at least reap something out of farming?
So as Bukola, we have a technical desk at all branches. So in case you need some information to know more about production, Bukola has many agronomists at different branches. You can come and meet us. When you come, talk to us that, you know what, I'm going to grow some tomatoes, but I need some information. What do I need to grow the tomatoes? I'm going to prepare the nursery. What should I do for the nursery? Because at all stages, we have to cater for them. If the seed is still in the nursery, first you have bought your seeds, you have known that it is a good variety, very good, then preparation of the nursery. Prepare the nursery, know how to prepare it, find out the spacings, find out which chemicals do you need, and at Bukola we are here to provide you with such information. So if you come to Bukola Technical, meet the agronomists, talk to them that I'm going to grow this and this, but I need some guidance. They will guide you about how to go with any problem to are excited to.
Another thing, while applying this kind of chemicals, what can you advise farmers? Recommended measures, for example, because I've seen farmers, they don't care to care. What is, it is time for, the season has started. People are expecting rain. And most people even here at Bukola have been asking which maize should I plant, because last season I'm a farmer too, but most of the maize didn't work out, others worked out. Which maize, for example, would you recommend?
So for the case of the maize, today, as I told you at first, that we have different varieties are coming out. So you may find that today I'm recommending that maybe go for DK8031, which is Bukola having. Fine, you can go for that. But again, after some period of time, you may find even Bukola has developed a new variety, which is better than the other. So in most cases, that is the research that I say. Find out, I want to grow maize. Which kind of seed do I need exactly? Where am I going to grow this maize? Is it, maybe it is a swampy area. Does it grow very well within the swamps? Try to find out. Then after finding out the right variety, it will help you to know what to do. So what I could advise farmers, before I tell you that go for this kind of maize, go for this variety, make a research. When you come here to Bukola, I will ask you as an agronomist, you wanted to grow maize, where are you going to grow the maize? And then you are like, I'm going to grow it within the swamp areas. If I know it is not a nice variety there, I will tell you directly, this variety won't be good there. But maybe go for this and this. Because right now, we have different varieties. We have DK8031, 9089, 777, 8033. We have many varieties. We have Bazooka, Long 10, Long 5. All these, they yield in different aspects. And even the management sometimes may be the same, but even the yield may differ, depending even on how you have cared for the crop to give you what you want. So it is better to know which variety you want, where am I going to grow, are the conditions favorable? If you know that the variety is not resistant to sun, maybe the conditions, those such conditions, find out which variety is better. For us, Bukola, we have in here 8031 DK. We know it that however much, if the rain is there, it can grow. If the sun is too much, it can resist those resistances, and still it exists. So it is better you make that research and then to find out which variety is better to grow before I recommend, because there are many varieties for the market. And in Bukola, we are trying to come up with different varieties to help our farmers, because they have been complaining about different seeds. Today farmers come to Bukola, we give them our products, that this product is good, this is a fertilizer, this is a pesticide, it will work for you very good. And then the farmer comes back and says, you gave me this, but it never worked very well. But at the end, when we find out, because we do even farm visits, when we find out that the farmers complained about this product, we do a follow-up. Let's follow up and see what is the problem. By the time you find out the problem, the farmer bought a wrong seed. The seeds that bought were not of good quality. Yes. So in cases, once you bring such seeds that are not of good quality, and then at the end you are blaming the chemical industry that, you gave me this, the crops never grow very well, which is not right. So it is better we work hand in hand to find out the best variety, and then Bukola will also support you.
That one answers the question of seeing the agronomist usually always before doing anything. Right. Because most farmers out there, they are still doing the rudimentary way. I've been a maize farmer for some time, I've been an agriculturist. For me, I can do anything. If you talk about planting in rows, recommended measures, they say no, for me I will just do broadcast. At the end of the day, you lose it all. But I'm very happy for what you are sharing. Okay, the farmer out there listening and viewing me, you may ask me a question. Why am with this agronomist, Mr. Kauchi? First of all, what is the role of an agronomist? So that the farmer can understand.
So the role of an agronomist, as you can see, an agronomist is always there to provide you that technical knowledge concerning agricultural skills, to help you, guide you how to grow different crops, and all the information that I've been talking about, the chemicals, different varieties. So people should always meet these agronomists. If you have, in most cases at our villages, we usually have, we call them agricultural officers. Agricultural officers are there, extension workers are there. These are all agronomists. Meet them, talk to them what you want to grow. They will guide you about what to do, because this is their work, to provide you that technical information. Which crop do you want to grow? What is the spacing? Which chemicals do you have to think about? What procedures should you take? They are always there to guide you. Which diseases are in most cases are likely to disturb you when growing that crop? How are you going to fight them? You may not have all this information, but agronomists are always there to provide you with that information.
So in case your farmers, of course, Mukola, when I'm talking about Mukola, it means Mukola is a resource to all the farmers in the world, because we feed many people. The things we grow in Uganda go to Nigeria, go to America, go everywhere. It means Mukola feeds the world. So what the person who has not got the chance to have the agronomist, what does he miss?
So if you not come across maybe an agronomist, maybe you may feel like you don't need an agronomist. It is not right. One of the things that you are going to miss within this course of not meeting an agronomist, how would you know about these different products that Mukola has brought up? Agronomists are already informed about this. Agronomists know much about different crops. So it is better you meet this agronomist. You'll miss out a lot of things. You'll meet a lot of challenges, diseases, pests, and different things like that. You'll meet a lot. So it is better you have an agronomist at hand. Either meet the extension workers, meet the agriculture officers. They will let you guide you in this. Don't undermine meeting agriculture officers. I know when we talk about extension, in most cases about extension, we have those farmers that we call them legends. Those farmers that my judge used to do this, you can't tell me to use chemicals, what? But the generation has changed. Today you have to cater for your crops so that you can have better yields. The competition is high. Diseases are developing everywhere and everywhere. So it is better you meet the agronomists to know more about this information. And they are always there to provide you with technical information.
Can you talk about what we have here in front of us and what farmers can learn from them in case maybe they want to reap big?
Okay. So in Mukola we have many products. These are just a few of them, but we have a lot of products within here Mukola, and they serve different purposes. These are pesticides, but we have the fungicides, the insecticides, nematicides, different pesticides that we have here, herbicides. So when I talk about the products here, maybe let me first talk about what people know most about Weedmaster.
The Weedmaster.
Yes, the Weedmaster is one of the biggest products within Mukola. People know about Weedmaster. It is a herbicide and it is a non-selective herbicide. People always use it during land preparation when they are preparing to prepare their land. Then after drying the grass, and then they prepare to plant different crops. So if you come to Mukola, Weedmaster, you get it. We have Weedmaster, we have 2,4-D. These ones are always there for you during land preparation. So this is non-selective Weedmaster. 2,4-D is selective. It mostly kills the broad leaves. So when you get, as I said before, Mukola products like this Weedmaster, get to know, is it Weedmaster? Yes. Is it the right product? And by the way, it is very crucial also to avoid those failed products. Make sure you get the product from the right source. Today you may find that somebody has bought Weedmaster from somewhere, maybe we don't know exactly, and then after applying the chemical, it comes back, the chemical is not working, but maybe you got a failed product. It is better you get a product from a reliable source. Learn to read all the instructions that are here. Learn to know the dosages, the right dosage that you are going to apply. If you don't apply the right dosage, then you will not have that positive outcome from the chemical that you have used. So it is better, read all the instructions, get to know everything about the product that you really need to know. And then it will help you to know what to do and have better results. So Weedmaster is one of our products here. We have different herbicides also which are selective. We have ametrine, This one is mostly sugar canes, pineapples, and we have also Metrazine Gold here. We launched it just not like many months back. We have Metrazine Gold. It is very effective for weeding maize. As I said, last time I had a customer here, we had Metrazine later before. So the Metrazine we had later before could weed maize and at the same time could weed even sugar cane. So when the farmer took this Metrazine, never asked about how should I apply this.
Yeah.
The farmer just went and then applied it within the sugarcane plantation. The whole sugarcane dried out. But when he came back here, he was like, I used Metrazine, the sugarcane dried, and then we were like, who told you to use Metrazine Gold in sugarcane? This is a herbicide for maize. If you read about it, it shows that it weeds only maize. So we have never made any instruction here that use maybe when you are weeding in sugarcane and maize. It is only for maize. So we argued with the customer, then we were like, try to read the instructions that are always on the bottle here. Know the dosage. Does the product really do what I want? Try to find out. So we have different herbicides. This is Metrazine Gold for weeding maize. It is very effective, and let me talk more about these herbicides, the selective ones. If you are to use these herbicides, it is better you apply them when the weeds are still young. Farmers are always complaining. I applied the chemical, but it never worked. And then we are like, why didn't it work?
What do you mean by saying when the weeds are still young? The farmer may ask 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 meters. What do you mean?
What do I mean when the weeds are still young? Let me assume for maize. I've cleared the land, weeds have dried, and then I'm ready to plant. I've applied Weedmaster, I've done the cultivation, and then I'm ready to plant. After planting, when you have followed the right procedures, we expect maize to come out within 3 weeks, that it is already at that early stage. But at that stage of 3 weeks, we expect there are some weeds. When you look at these weeds, they are almost like 1 to 2 inches of length. Then that is the right time to apply Metrazine Gold. But farmers come, they don't explain to you, and if you don't mind to ask them, they'll end up complaining. Because I remember even one time a farmer came, it was almost out of season, and then I was like, you're going to grow maize. You're growing maize. Yes, I'm growing maize. What happened? Why is it that you are doing the weeding at this time? And then he was like, I had some workers, but they left, and I didn't know, but when I went to the village, I found my maize, it is already just a bush. And then I was like, what size are the weeds? And then the farmer was like, the weeds are almost within my stomach here, almost the waist. And then I was like, the issue now is just go carry the hoe, maybe get some people to slash there, but don't go for Metrazine. Otherwise you're going to complain that Metrazine is not working. But for all the selective herbicides, it is better to do the practice of weeding at early stages. And they are very effective at that stage. You can do the weeding and then you take a long time without seeing the weeds. Now for Metrazine Gold, you do the weeding at once. By the time you see that, let me go for anything or what, there is no any kind of weeds. So it is better you do the weeding at the early stage and then you see the beauty of these herbicides.
Well, thank you very much. And as I told you, we are giving a tribute to Dr. Paul Chababu, the founder of Okola Chemical Industries. Of course, we can't do this program without recognizing his contribution to the farming sector. That's why you've got the wise counsel from this agronomist. In fact, you said it well, and I believe you farm out there, you may thank me later if you follow everything that
I explained about all the products that we have here. We have glufosan. Glufosan is it is also a selective herbicide that helps us to weed in coffee, trees, and then our different plantations like banana banana plantations. That's where it mostly works. In trees, coffee, banana plantations, such things like orchards. So it is better for the farmer to know what to use the product for. So this is a selective herbicide, but in most cases, let me talk about this before we conclude. We find farmers saying that they are going to weed maybe in coffee, banana plantations, and they are using Weed Master. Weed Master is not a selective herbicide. Weed Master is non-selective. And when it kills the weeds up to the ground. It kills the weeds up to the ground, whereby it kills even the roots of the weeds. But when you look at glyphosate just kills the weeds just on top. So it is better for the farmer always to share information with the agronomist. When you come, don't just say that, give me Weed Master. Talk to him, I'm going to weed your banana plantation. What should I use? Today farmers are complaining that, hey, my plantation the plants are all drying, the coffee is drying. But when you visit them and then you uproot one of the plants, the roots are already dead. But why are they dead? Because of the herbicides that they are using. These are non-selective herbicides. We have selective herbicides that they are supposed to use. So it is better for them to seek that information, to share what they are going to do with the agronomists. That's why I emphasize them. Always visit the agronomist to talk to them. So when you come to Bukola, we shall listen to you, we shall provide you with everything. We have the different fungicides like coppermint here for curing different fungal diseases, maybe the anthracnose, the spic tomato disease, the red blisters, blight, and so on. We have different insecticides here. We have acermectin. We have different fertilizers. We have super green. We have also here striker. These are all insecticides and fungicides and fertilizers that are within us here. So it is better. You can see acermectin, you can see a striker, but it is better for you to know, according to the crop that I'm growing, which insects are finding. That's why you need an agronomist. Don't just come out that you're having a coffee trip board and then you are looking for acermectin. Fine, you can look for it, but are you sure is it very effective for the pest that has attacked you? Talk to the agronomist. They will guide you that, go for this. This will be better. According to the active ingredients, according to the kind of pest, according to the type of crop that you are growing. So it is better for them to seek out the information from the agronomist before they decide what to use.
Before we wind up, before we wind up this show, what can you talk about the person of the late Dr. Paul Chabangu, the founder of Bukola Chemical Limited?
Okay, thank you so much. May his soul rest in peace. Dr. Paul Chabangu, our chairman, our founder of Bukola Chemical Industries, he has been a very good man, hardworking, motivating to us as the workers of Bukola, always nurturing, always guiding us about what to do. So he has been a very good man. And I think one of the reasons why we are here, it is because of him. So we are going to miss him, and we promise him we are going always to work hand in hand with Bukola to meet all his visions that he had set up as Bukola Chemical Industries. And we promise also the family that we are together in this situation, and we are going to work hand in hand to make sure that Bukola goes to the top as it has been always.
Okay. Yes, fellow farmer, thank you for watching this show. Those who started with us till the end, thank you for following all the advice we got from the agronomist. Till next time with another episode concerning about the same thing. Remember, subscribe, like, and follow everything. Go to the comment section and ask questions, the one you want to ask the agronomist. We are going to answer you, and make sure you farm well in order to reap big out of farming. Farming is not a bad thing. Farming is a good thing usually. When you farm well, you reap big always. Till next time, stay on the Farmer Hub. Thank you very much. Till next time, I believe we are going to come to the farm. Next shoot, we are going to be on the farm, and you learn exactly what he has been telling you, all the recommended measures in the farm.